Hey everybody, it's Jeremy Bradley here, and it's time for the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com.
JB's Entertainment Wrap-Up.
Brought to you by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Need your daily or hourly fix of fresh-flavored coffee? Check out Buff Boy Brewing Company for unique blends from around the world. International tastes with the finest roasts at BuffBoyBrewing.com. Here's what's making news this September 19th. Jimmy Kimmel is still dominating the headlines with even more celebs chiming in on his suspension, although many see it as a cancellation at this point, from his late-night talk show. Now, as we talked about, and you've heard about it over and over again, Kimmel was sidelined by Disney ABC after comments he made about the Charlie Kirk assassination. Kimmel was canned literally hours before taping his Wednesday show. Now, we are hearing more about what's happening behind the scenes, and it sounds like the relationship between Kimmel and the company was already rocky, with Kimmel's exit likely close to happening anyway. More on that in a second. We're learning more about what happened leading up to the suspension. Sinclair, the media company that operates a large number of ABC affiliate stations, had a list of demands to get Kimmel back on the air. That included a public apology to Charlie Kirk's family and to make a donation to Kirk's family, who's already inheriting Kirk's millions, and also his organization called Turning Point USA. It said that Kimmel refused, and ABC caved to the pressure of its broadcast partner and canceled the show, or suspended. After that suspension, Kimmel was seen leaving the studio without taping Wednesday's show. Audience members waiting in line to be checked in said that they were told the show was canceled and sent away. Kimmel left, and then actually not too long after, we're hearing that he met with his lawyers, because you know what's going to happen, right? He was thrown under the bus by his employer. Pay up, ABC. Now, I said earlier that Kimmel's future at the network was up in the air already, and that's because his contract was up for renewal in a few months, and negotiations were set to begin. But a source of the network said that Kimmel's constant ripping into Trump was getting old, and even before the scandal, they were looking to pull the plug on the show sooner than later. An insider said of Disney's top executive Bob Iger, quote, "He doesn't want to be at war with Donald Trump right now, just as he has stabilized Disney. I don't know what they are planning, but maybe the uproar is so loud Jimmy can't come back." And elsewhere on ABC, all eyes were on The View Thursday morning to see how the co-hosts of the other Disney show that is a regular critic of Trump would say about the story. They're famously known for debating and arguing quote-unquote hot topics, and maybe not surprisingly, they had nothing to say about Kimmel at, the network that pays them as well. Now, let's just also go back to what we're hearing about Kimmel, is he apparently has a lot of friends in show business, and he's talking about boycotting shows like The View. So he's basically going to be telling people, you know what, don't go on any ABC programs. Don't support the company. Again, that's alleged. And we're hearing, though, that at The View, they were not told to not discuss it. A source there said, quote, "They were not silenced. They were not told to not discuss it. It's an ongoing story, and hot topics are discussed daily. The View's Friday shows are taped on Thursday, so we'll see if anything is said today. There's speculation they might not address it until Kimmel speaks publicly, so they can discuss it when all sides are presented." Now, over on CBS, the recently canceled Stephen Colbert made most of his Thursday night monologue about the Kimmel suspension. He said, "I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, but tonight we are all Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy, I stand with you and your staff 100%. This is blatant censorship. With an autocrat, you cannot give an inch." That's a check of your celebrity headlines for this Friday, September 19th. I'm back next week right here on the Speak Free Books Entertainment Wrap-Up presented by BuffBoyBrewing.com. Till next time, I'm Jeremy Bradley.
For a great cup of joe, there's one thing you should know. Your morning brew can also be playful. Buff Boy Brewing guys make the temperature rise, and your show